Alright, hello everyone, this is Starman, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. I am the Doctor. Well, last time I showed you why it is a big mistake to try and head north up the road to Sloan, even if you're being sneaky. And even though I did pretty good and uncovered a couple of locations, it did not work to our benefit. So rather than try messing around with that anymore, I'm going to go ahead and head back to Goodsprings.
Hello.
Hi, Easy Pete.
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer?
I'm going to need to help Ringo take on the Powder Gangers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Even though Joe Cobb's dead, his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Alright, how can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Translation, you gotta have a fairly decent explosives rank.
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
Translation, gotta have a high barter skill.
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Translation, have a good speech skill. Which I do.
I'll be waiting.
Alright. Oh, and we left his body there. That's nice. Very hygienic. And I swear Sonny spends more time in this bar than Trudy does. And looking at our skills, I don't think I'm quite high enough in everything. Which is why I wanted to level up. Barter, I'm probably a decent shot on explosives. I'm going to have to buff up a bit. Speech won't be an issue. But let's go ahead and talk to Doc Mitchell first, because I'm pretty sure one medical man to another, I can convince him of the wisdom of us getting some stim packs.
How are you holding up?
You said before you had something taken from you.
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
Town's gonna be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Yep, medicine's in. Medicine 30. I'll be using explosives. Do you have any more serious injuries?
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
So, 2 doctor's bags. Oh, and I got a few more conversation options I didn't have before, apparently.
This here's Goodsprings, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Goodsprings Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us. Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living. That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town. You take care now.
Alright, so I got some more medical supplies. And strangely enough, nobody has cleared out the mailboxes in all this time. I wonder if Victor has a bed.
Howdy, partner.
Let's see.
Can't say that I'm familiar with the... I'm always... Hey,
Yeah, covered that before.
trouble with rustlers, huh? Count me in, partner. Those varmints will be running home with their tails between their legs soon enough. Happy trails!
Oh, hey. Alright, so we got the robot in, we got stuff from the doctor. I'm still 75 XP away from being able to level and put some skill points where they might do some extra special good. You know, the irony is, I'll bet I could play Caravan with Ringo and eventually level that up just by doing all the points for that, but let's see if I can fast talk Chet first.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Need supplies to fight the Powder Gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the Powder Gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Let them take over the town. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Yeah, I understand all right, but
Take it easy now.
that was good for some XP. I don't think I'll be able to fast talk Easy Pete on the Dynamite, though, because looks like it's a 25 bare minimum. On the other hand, I just need to get another 50 XP. Of course, if I can talk Trudy into it, that might be another 25.
Hey, so you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a
Oh,
big
wait.
risk, but I suppose you have
That
to do
just
what
got me
you think
50
is
XP
right.
just talking to her. And let's see, my options are speech. You can help me take the Powder Gang. Bullets, explosion, lots of fun. Or sneak. I could probably take the Powder Gang by surprise if I had help, probably. Well, my sneak's not that great, so let's try...
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Well, that's all taken care of.
Be careful out there.
Okay, so...
Howdy.
Here you got dynamite. It'd help us beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Wanna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
I figured the care and handling of explosives, dynamite included.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
What do you know about Joe Cobb?
Bad trouble.
That's helpful.
Welcome. Yup.
Okay, well, I think that got everything, and ooh, it's blindingly bright today. So yeah, I am accepted in Goodsprings. Nice there, but okay, we got all the optional stuff done, looks like. Return to Ringo and let him and Sonny know you're ready to fight.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Sonny is with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
Where are Trudy and the rest?
They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well unless we get out there soon.
How many are there?
At least 6. They look pretty mean.
Let's go.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
And I am going to try and stick to my guns, such as it were. Because of as many stimpaks as I've got, I should be able to charge them. And with everybody else shooting at them and throwing dynamite at them, should be able to do all right. And just like that, I am now idolized in Goodsprings. But I am shunned by the powder gangers because they tend to frown upon you. And did that guy suddenly just go from having a bare chest to a t-shirt? Yes, he did. The magic of underwear in unmodified Fallout.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
You're welcome.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
So there's 5. And I don't rightly know what happened to the 6th one, but I do love it when a plan comes together.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Goodsprings is nice and quiet. Got a special discount for you, after what you done for us.
Huh, where'd I get the stealth boys from? Yeah, well. For that matter, I don't remember getting the steam gauge assembly from any place, but, yeah, well, I am the doctor. It makes sense for me to be carrying a bunch of weird technical doodads here and there.
Pleasure doing business with you. Be careful out there.
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Goodsprings in the future.
And, well,
Until next time.
Not much else to say there. I should know that there are mods that will let you recruit Sonny as a full-time companion. And yep, he's still rotting there.
That ought to keep things settled for a while. Hope it stays that way. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Wasteland critters like to move in when Sonny's not looking, so watch out.
Solid advice.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on. Can do.
I probably need to replace my mouse. The wheel's getting a little stuck. Didn't wind up needing any of that dynamite at all.
Pleasure doing business with you. Take it easy now.
Alright, well, that gives us everything that we can do here in Goodsprings. Having just proven ourselves to be a big dang hero. But we're going to have a slightly more difficult time getting out of town compared to earlier. Because you might remember we had those powder gangers that weren't paying us much of a mind as we walked past them, talked to them. Yeah, that's not going to happen this time around. And just to show it off, I am going to, though my energy weapon skill is not that great, I'm going to go ahead and show off the recharger rifle, which is sort of a precursor to the laser musket that you might remember from Fallout 4. If you watch my playthrough of that, it doesn't require any ammo, but you do have to wait for it to charge up in the sun, which can be a bit problematic if you're in the middle of a fight and don't have any other weapons. And yeah, we've got non-hostiles.
Any lawman that comes after me won't have it easy.
Well, okay.
It never gets old when something blows up.
I had thought that they would be ready to attack me on sight at this point. Apparently I have not offended them that heartily just yet. So we'll go ahead and continue on toward Primm. And that was a landmine. Which I just handily disarmed that one. And yep, here we have a powder ganger camp west. Right by some rather disreputable looking water. So this is the western edge of what they call their territory. And over here, geckos. Who seem to have spotted something else other than us. After having just killed what I think may be the only free-range radroach in the game. Okay, I think that may be my new weapon of choice for the moment. Because even though I did not put much in energy weapons, it does make sense that's something that the Doctor would be versed in. And the third Doctor was not opposed to using laser pistols when he did have to use a weapon to fight some type of beastie.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Primm is off limits.
What's going on in Primm?
Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Goodsprings.
Yes, now that I've saved Goodsprings, I'm quite certain that's true.
We'd love to, but they don't fall under NCR jurisdiction. Even if they did, we're in no shape to protect them.
Why can't you protect them?
We don't have the equipment to take out the convicts. And even if we did, we need some extra hands for backup. You should talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. So stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
I haven't been here 5 minutes, I'm already being recruited to help a military operation. Just like Unit all over again. But yes, if you thought there was not much to Goodsprings, there's even less to Primm.
I'm Sergeant McGee of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. If you want to talk about something, speak to Lieutenant Hayes. I'm from Hub originally, but it's been a long time since I saw him. I'm on my 2nd tour here. Most non-commissioned officers are. Sir.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
What are you doing here?
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing.
What's the problem with your mission?
The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. Convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow.
Tell me about the correctional facility.
Most people just call it NCRCF. That's NCR Correctional Facility. A little bit ago, the convicts there staged a coup. Killed the guards that weren't able to escape. And I've been ransacking the area since then.
Do you have any information on the convicts?
Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers. Mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought. Most of them, at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support.
I have some other questions.
I have some free time. Ask away. Sir?
Right, so we have a town in turmoil, a bunch of military people helpless to do anything, and an army of darkness, the likes of which can only be fought by one man with a plan and some vision. Seems like the perfect place for the Doctor to show up. But I think that will have to wait for next time. And that is what we shall do. See you then.